Go. Hello, everyone. Welcome and welcome.
Oh my god, you really did make me so much bigger than you on this screen.
I think it's fun. Welcome.
It is fun.
Welcome to today's stream of Takoyaku 3 Gather. Wait, no, that's not. Sanma Summer Splash.
Takoyaku 3S and slash or S3.
Sanma Summer Splash.
Sanma Summer Splash.
How are you all doing today? I'm doing quite well.
I'm huge in real life also.
It's true. We've got a very fun and cool match for you today. I think it is dsplacerface facing AP. Aping May? No, that doesn't work.
Emma is very
I am
quiet.
very quiet.
Adjust your ears.
I need to boost my volume somehow. Okay, I'm gonna hold my microphone closer to my face.
That sounds great. I'm not using my nice mic because I didn't set up.
It's going great. It's going great. Everything is fine.
It's going great.
Let me see. How are our players doing so far in the tournament? We have 3 minutes to decide.
Let's take a look. Well, dsplacerface has currently a total UMA of 41.
Which is reasonable. Reasonably
This is the
good.
highest of our competitors.
Mm-hmm.
May has a respectable 4.
Mm-hmm. And our final competitor, Appy, like Appy Sauce, is
Appy sauce. Appy with the sauce.
Is deep in the hole at minus 67.8, which it.
Listen, I think Appy's failure is highly overstated by the week 1 result. Because you can look at, they had a negative 66.7 in Hanshan 1, but just a minus 1.1 in Hanshan 2. And this is a showing of a player who knows how to third avoidance and just had a bad time in one of the rounds.
It's true. For example, there's this player Emma who got exploded for 67.6 UMA in her Hanchan 2 this week. But she had a Hanchan with plus 50, so she's not bad at Sanma. It's simply a Sanma moment.
Yeah, I see. I understand everything. We're Sanma gaming today. Don't forget the prediction. I need to gamble on my husband. I'll put it up right now. I don't even know how to do gambling, but I'm gonna do it.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna figure out how to do gambling live. And this is gonna work great, and everyone will have a good time with this. And then what you do is you predictions. I found it. Start prediction. And name the prediction who win Hanshan. And put the possible outcomes as dsplacerface. And as
Appy with the sauce.
Appy. And has May. And the submission period is 2 minutes.
May,
go!
as it turns out, also with the sauce.
Who win Hanshan?
Who will win? Only one can survive. I wonder who it will be.
Who will survive?
It's the ultimate Hanchan of Ultimate Destiny.
I do think dsplacerface has a great track record, though, which is, I should have put the power of friendship as a gambling option. This would just be throwing your eggs away. I would not select it to win.
Hey, maybe that's the option if we make it all the way to west.
If we make it to south 3,
if we make it to
8.
west 3, then that's the power of friendship.
That's the power of friendship. I think dsplacerface has a great track record going into this one with the positive 40 and then just a tiny little -3 in the second Hanshan. That's a good. That's pretty good. We starting?
Yes,
we're
we are
so
starting. But I'm still sorting out the table, so I'm figuring it
I've
out.
stopped sorting out the table, but
Well,
I'll
fuck.
wait here patiently. Because stream,
The viewers need to see what's happening, Ash.
Emma,
The
you're
viewers.
seen.
Well, it's still sorting out the table. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, well, I guess that's fair. Well, I guess we're just gonna live here. May already has
would
two
you like to
keys
see?
on the table.
Oh God, this is not the right screen.
It's going great. dsplacerface shockingly is not going for half flush, despite starting with just an embarrassment of riches.
An embarrassment of riches. I mean, you know,
in terms of honors.
To be fair.
Oh, here we are.
I would say like. Oh wait, no, never mind. I thought that was the Dora 5. Maybe they're looking at that Dora 8 and thinking, But they also discarded the 9, so who can say?
Famously, the 9mon is just there to be discarded, and now has the full set of reds in hand, which is great. This is the time to Damaten, but I don't know if he'll do this. I don't think holding on to that Dora 8 is going to do him any favors, but
No.
you know.
You never know. But, you know, AP is holding on to 2 of them, and they can only really turn that into a pair, and out it goes. Appy, sorry, like the sauce.
Like the sauce.
Oh, Appy.
Now in Tenpai.
Yes.
Waiting on that Dora 8, just discarded, quite sadly. And the White Dragon, which I feel certain will come out of a hand. Oh, now dsplacerface is heading for half flush. So fair. I do think it's funny the setup that Appy has in their hand, which is like almost budget all simples, but not. Also going for the Damaten to win on the White Dragon.
That's they self-draw into the Dora.
Wait.
Well,
what is the Yaku?
It's just
it's just
sumo,
fully
I
concealed.
think.
Fair enough.
Yeah, they would not have been able to. They would. If someone else discarded it, they would not have been able to win off of the Dora 8. But you know, all's well that ends well.
Anything can happen.
May with a very.
Here we are
early
again.
data.
It's Appy time.
It's Appy time.
Appy has some absolute garbage in their hand to start this one. Oops.
I don't know.
Sorry.
It's not the worst. I've seen worse.
It's not advancing well.
No, it's not, is it? And the White Dragons are now deadlocked between Appy and May. That's going to be interesting. May
That is going to be interesting.
Could go
we
for
hate
7
dueling pairs.
Yeah.
I guess there are 4 pairs in this hand. It's not a terrible idea to go for Chitoy.
I mean, you know, to go for it though, you kind of have to like suspect that someone else might be holding on to the pair, and you know, Wow, not going so smoothly for Appy, who started behind with garbage, and you can see all these Sumogiri tiles.
It's just throwing a lot of garbage. Yep.
Oh God.
dsplacerface's hand is shaping up quite nicely, although again, I kind of wish it was half flush. It's not as reasonable to push half flush on this hand. I just kind of wish it was half flush.
I mean, you always hope it's half flush, right?
You always hope it's half flush. I was thinking. No, this hand could advance in several ways. You could get either of the sides of this 7-8 weight. You could get either of the sides of this 2-3 weight. Yep, there you go. But now you've discarded. You don't have a pair anymore.
Well,
dsplacerface your pair.
dsplacerface your head. You don't have a
Your
head
head.
displacer
You have to
face.
discard the 4 now. Oh no, wait, you're in 10pi, it's fine.
10
Waiting on the door of 6. Due to the closed
the
con
Dora
for
6
May,
that-
which we
oh.
didn't acknowledge.
Ooh, and May deals in with the 9 of bamboo. Could be worse, but certainly maybe not the outcome that May would have wanted.
Is this what they call Sanma for ants?
Sanma for ants. You know, it's
Well, now it's May time, swiftly into East 3.
It's been our matches sort of hurried along, like the proverbial.
The power of friendship
rabbit.
not winning.
No. See, Ash. If this continues, and we get all the way into West, and we get all the way into West 3, then that's the power of friendship. So this is the power of friendship.
It is the power of friendship. I apologize, I was misguided. I think maybe he was going to try to push half-left Shoot in the 10th time and give him the chance after May conned. Fair. May with a real garbage discard pile, but the hand is...
The hand does look
in a good
nice.
place for advancement.
Yeah, lots of nice bright tiles, which means May thinks that the tiles that he drew are likely to improve his hand, and I would tend to agree.
I would also tend to agree in this situation. Displacerface also has a well-cooked hand over there, although I think it has too few blocks. Just only 4 that I can see. May with the retreat, May with the retreat.
Oh my god, what a beautiful weight. Look at that.
Yeah.
3, 6, 8, 9. Beautiful, beautiful.
That is a beautiful weight. That is classic.
Yeah, I mean...
Now, it depends on whether or not these players are going to choose to play defense. It looks like Displacerface might be pushing. But I don't think that 6 is going to come out of hand. I think you're going to have to get it on.
No, especially since, you know, they just drew the 5, so that
chase
puts...
with a nice
oh my god, and the pot sumo, no!
The injustice.
The injustice. And
This is for chasing repeat.
It's an Antmon gun
Thanks for
too.
this content.
It's an Antmon gun.
In this household, we don't believe in 5 block theory. Kit, your husband is wrong.
Your husband is wrong, Kit.
Speaking of, we're right back around to him. Now, you don't push half flesh.
It's hard to say that you would push for anything here, to be honest.
I don't think it's that bad. I think the triplet of 9 Mon can stay. And then you've got some room to work. I don't think I've ever taught him 5 block theory. He can learn. Mon gun for ants. Mon gun for Sanma. Appy's hand, on the other hand, is gorgeous and beautiful and perfect, and nothing bad has ever happened.
That's pretty good. I mean, the only thing is that penchant block, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, I think is that 10 pi? No.
No, that's not 10 pi.
Yeah, that puts them 1 away though. And they had to think very hard about whether they wanted to ditch that 5 over the 1-2, I think. But
yeah, the 1-2 is the roughest part of this hand, and it might end up being their weight, which is a little bit sad.
And there are 2 3s in people's hands that I don't think are going to be coming out. They draw into the 4. Is
May pushing full flush?
Oh boy.
Currently, the results are inconclusive because the 7 and the 2 were good to discard anyway. However,
Oh, and there's the 3rd 3 of circles, so it's getting grimmer. And Appy
now Appy's in 10 pi.
Yeah, Appy is in 10 pi. But Dama's that's a no Yaku Dama.
This is a classic Appy move. Probably waiting to try and improve that weight, TBH, given it's bad.
Unfortunately, they did discard the 5. It's not gonna put them in furry 10, I don't think, but it does.
I don't think they'll be in permanent furry 10. I think that they can still turn this hand around and still end up in a solid, reasonable Tenpai. But honestly, now is not a bad time to just sort of like mull over your options and sit in no Yaku Tenpai for the points at the end. As long as no one deals into Mei.
Yeah, Mei has quite a good hand, I would say. But
is it time for Toy Toy Gaming? No. Next question.
Uh-oh, Appy. Listen to me,
temptation.
Appy. Oh, they go for the safe.
Yeah, still has a perfectly fair weight and can still yeah.
This is Appy.
Oh,
no, Appy. Oh dear. No, Appy. Don't.
Well.
Oh no. The only way Appy. Oh my God, Appy. with the defensive move. They
Appy
know
with the fold.
They know better.
This is
the legendary
that's a tough
Sanma
decision
fold.
to make with so few tiles left.
Yeah,
honestly.
For sure.
It's you want those exhaustive draw points, but you don't want to deal in.
Yeah, I mean...
And they had a decently shiny hand. I think that would have been at least Mongon. The defense, dodge my deal in, dodge my deal in. Who's a coward?
1, 2, 3,
1,
4,
2, 3,
5,
4,
6,
5,
7, 8, 9.
Yeah, fine.
Okay, fair enough.
Public shaming?
That's a double Dora double Dorakita. Well,
yeah,
know,
double
Dorakita. But nice and juicy.
Effectively double Dora. You know how it is. Abby back to dealership here in South 2 Honba. On account of one Honba from the exhaustive draw and another Honba from the 9 terminal initial draw. I believe that it's Appy's time to shine. I mean, it's already kind of Appy's time to shine.
That's a Mongon on the board.
Mongon on the board. The Wests aren't going to give you anything, but it's fine to have them. The trouble is also having the 9 Mon in hand. Because just having one of those would give you a decent head. But now you have 2 of them, and that's 2 heads.
And on top of that, you've got the pair of 1 So as well.
Yeah. Cheatoy Gaming? Yeah, Abby's not gonna call that, so...
That seems like the best way out to me. But, Cheatoy can be sort of a finicky, slow hand, and, in this situation... A
fickle mistress.
Yeah, a fickle mistress for sure. Ooh, and the triplet.
Ooh, wait, never mind, we're fine. Everything is fine.
What will
Discard
Appy...
the 8. I mean, that's...
Toy Gaming?
Toy Gaming? Mei's hand is developing quite nicely, except for the lack of a head is a little bit troubling. There's some developing pairs in the middle of...
Oh, and they
you've ended up in
you've
ended up in
the 6 and the 6 and 8 weight.
The 5 and 8 weight.
Well, the difference between 6 and 8 is non-trivial. That way.
What?
Never mind. Fucking. Oh, and the chase Ricci. Look at this.
Oh,
look at this weight.
Four-sided weight. It's
what a
cruel.
Beautiful.
This is very cruel to the dealer.
Yeah, I mean,
I can't believe you do this.
Mongon on the board, and there's so many dangerous tiles in Appy's hand. Ooh.
Honestly, what you hate to see most is one of the Richis dealing into the other Richi, because really you want to wait that out for exhaustive draw and then get the dealership back.
For sure, absolutely.
But now Mei getting not exploded, but fairly harmed. Welcome to All Last. Mei can win a hand.
Mei's hand is looking very nice, though. It's a very good half flush hand.
It's time to push half flush.
Oh, and they draw the... Could this be closed half flush?
Weights that are works of art. True. Correct discard would have been 4 So IMO. The guy from Martin would love to get. Mei, huge injustice. This is Flush Gaming. Displacer face out here displacing his face. Yeah, welcome to Half Flush. Wow.
Draws
Getting rid
the
of the
pair of.
Tsumogiri 2 Doran 9s is rough. The Half
I
Flush is
mean,
worth
it's worth
potentially
3.
more.
Right. But, it's still a little bit sad.
May's gonna con.
My child would not
No?
con.
I'm not saying that that's the correct move to con or not to con, but anyway, it would be a bad idea because you're just getting rid of a Han for no reason.
I will say, other people's hands look pretty green right now. That is to say, full of tasty so.
Yum yum yum, so full of so.
May's hand may develop kind of slower than they would like.
I do think Appy has to push here. So the Ricci as opposed to the Dama from Appy May has to push. So the Ricci as opposed to a Dama from Appy is the right move, absolutely.
For sure.
With this nice two-sided weight in Peen, which May will have to give up.
Mm-hmm.
And so I fear things are not looking good.
All of the ones are now. They're all in people's hands.
Chasing?
So.
Chasing.
Okay. So that's. Oh, okay. That's not necessarily the best weight because, like I said, all of those. And dsplacerface might deal
all
in
the
here.
ones are locked up.
Oh, and they do deal in.
3G deal in.
3G
Wow.
Punished for chasing.
I mean, I won't say that Kit should tell their husband that chasing is bad. I'm not saying that, and so I didn't say it. 3G. That kind of was hell. It was absolutely hell.
In hell,
very much an injustice for May once again.
Lament.
It was a tough situation for May either way, but dsplacerface choosing to Ricci deal in is rough. Bark, bark. Now it's time to plug some things into a spreadsheet.
Way ahead of you.
Yay! Woohoo!
All right. It's time to go back to the other screen, so we can see so we can chat while our players get ready for their next match.
Just chatting.
dsplacerface with 30.8 UMA gained. AP with, I would say a very respectable 6.6. I mean, when you're in the middle, when you come in second in Sanma, it's basically nothing is happening. It's nothing, and you're nowhere.
Congratulations to 27% of eggs, by the way.
27% of eggs.
27% of eggs are rewarded by Who Win Hanshan.
I think you should put the power of friendship on the poll this time.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yay!
I'm making the poll right now. Start prediction. Who Win Hanshan? dsplacerface, May, Appy. The power of friendship. No, I can't elaborate on what the power of friendship means. Okay, submission period 5 minutes. Have fun.
dsplacerface comes into 10th place, knocking on the door of the top 9. Could make it in there with this next Hanshan. Appy is a little ways back they're a little ways back, and May is about 100 UMA out. So it certainly would take a little bit of a performance for May to come to sort of pole vault all the way in there. But a solid performance here could set it up for a very nice for a nice run in upcoming 2 weeks.
Yeah, Abby is slowly crawling their way back. I would love to see them get a big win in this next Hanshan, showing my bias. But, just slowly from that negative 66.7 in the first Hanshan, a negative 1.1, and then a 6.6. We're getting up there. Gradually, we're getting up there.
It's so beautiful. And
meanwhile, May has gone directly back down.
Results just in from the game that's being played concurrently. Pax goes ahead by 41.2 Uma in her first Hanchan, but then drops 44.4 in her second, bringing her back to 78.3. Still good for second place so far, off the back of that huge 102.4 Uma performance in Week 1 Hanchan 2. Burb
it seemed to be a pretty mid-table, with Burb as well having a total of just 2 Uma, or negative 2 Uma this round. Pax having a total of about -3, and then Umbral coming out just barely on top with about 5. So it didn't affect the standings all that much, but we take those.
If you're Pax, you absolutely take those. If you're Umbral, I would say you take those too. Umbral is within the top. Umbral's in the top. Umbral's in the top 9 right now, and somehow dsplacerface. Yes, dsplacerface is in the top 9, actually at number 6 in the tournament so far. So, looking to hold on to that, looking to defend their position. It's going to be. I'm excited to see whether they will manage, as our match will begin in about 60 seconds here.
Oh, here we go.
I've noticed something, Ash. Actually, players. I was commentating. I was commentating a table yesterday, and our current Uma leader, and not by a small margin, Ton. Was playing, kind of conservatively. Like they were folding, which is something that rarely happens in Sanma. and so, do you think we'll see, the leaders start to, pull back on the reins a little bit, try and keep their place stable as we head into the second half of the season?
Well, listen, if there's anything I know about Sanma, it's that, even if you get a Yakuman in East 1, getting those big hand wins near the beginning of the match is just setting you up for an incredible Icarus-like fall.
Icarian fall, yes.
Icarian fall. And so really, you can't get too comfortable, and you have to play defense at least some of the time. Here we are, loaded into East 1 of this next table. dsplacerface again taking East first, with a pretty decent hand. We've got some nice spacing out of those peen for that lovely 5-7-9 shape. Just a couple solo honors in the 9 mon to get rid of, and then a beautiful 5-6-7, 7-8-9 in so. Not enough blocks at the moment, but he doesn't know about block theory, so really who are we talking about? Appy has a hand that could either go towards Chi-Toy Gaming or Toy gaming, or just being a nice, pleasant, closed hand. May has conned the East Wind and gotten 4 Tora.
May's looking for a big win here, so that's winning fuel, if I do say so myself.
It is winning fuel. Oof, that's a lot of points.
That is, as they say in the business, a spicy meatball.
That's a spicy meatball. And they also with the red dragons that are likely to come out. But Appy is in Tenpai, waiting on a tile that isn't in anybody's hands yet, which is encouraging. And with the Damaten, as is Appy's nature.
As is the custom.
Commentators mentioned Yakuman. I just mentioned Yakuman because this is how it works. Oh, you're gonna do it. I know you're gonna do it. I know he's gonna do it.
The middle weight
Now
Ipe
the
coach.
double run potential begins.
Double run potential. I mean, you know, Appy isn't.
Everyone is in Tenpai.
Appy, I don't think has Yaku though. Do they?
No, they do not.
Oh,
But
and
dsplacerface goes ahead and deals into Mongon on the table. I mentioned Yakuman as an example and a hypothetical and something I've seen in real life, but not in this tournament. I apologize. Hanuman.
A good start for May, although you know, as are all things in Sanma, rather volatile.
Wait, has Sonanko happened in the tournament? I have no idea.
I don't think so.
I don't know anything. People, I don't know anything. Now with Appy's dealership, this is a pretty hand. You got 2, 3, 4. You got 1, 2, 3, 5. And then you have 6, 6, 9, 9, and that's 5 blocks.
That's that you what more can you ask for?
Now you got 5, 7 in there.
Also winning
for your attention.
You know.
Sonanko is Appy's Yaku last hand. Suanko is the Yakuman. Thank you. I understand everything. I've never not understood anything in my life. I don't understand why May made that discard though.
The comprehender.
Why not get rid of the 1 pin? Many people are saying this.
Many people.
Oh, it's because we're going for Chitoy.
May waiting
Wait,
on
no,
the
but
Dora.
why discard the 8? Whatever. Waiting on the Dora. They were collecting my Yakuman? I see. Studying the hands. I do like this Chitoy from May, which is Chitoy 2 Han, Kita 1 Han, Dora 1 Han, aka Mongon. Face will call.
Oh, sure.
4 Han
because
equals
of
Mongon
the
in my mind. And dsplacerface with the half flush, which I had not noticed.
And on a reasonable weight too.
A very reasonable weight. A weight that is not likely to come out of Appy's hand, but the 7s are free.
Uh-oh.
And will Appy discard the Dora? I think it's likely.
Yeah, that Dora doesn't add anything to Appy's hand.
No.
Oh, and out it comes. Another big win for May.
Cleaning up this one. We call it 5 Han 25 Fu.
5 Han. Appy, Appy.
Whoa.
In second here. dsplacerface.
Appy with whatever this hand is.
Pretty deep in the hole. But it's still it's still definitely not out of the range of like competition.
We haven't had a lot of dealer repeats this time. We've had some Hanba, but not dealer repeats. These games are going fast. You gotta get your hands in. May will push half flush.
Good decision. Although that 8-9, the edge weight is pretty spooky.
Yeah, the Souths are dueling, but this doesn't matter because they're the pair. May stress
and it's also like
good. Actually, it does. I saw it. It was strange.
Okay, so May draws the third 8, which turns that into a triplet, which sort of defuses the whole situation.
9 or the 1, and then have question mark weights.
Oh, Appy's in Tenpai. And
I don't think that 7 is going to come out.
No, it's not going to come out. I don't think so. I would bet on the two of circles instead. Huh. Okay, fair enough. That is not what I expected.
Will May chase? I think May is
too
wise to chase.
Oh,
they have
no,
anyway.
they don't chase. Fair enough. Oh, but it turns out to not matter at all.
We'll never see a dealer repeat. Push half flush, my child.
and the sumo light Mongon we have at home.
Abby really playing a nice moderated game in these Hanchans. He's now back up just a reasonable second place, right below their starting score.
I mean, you know, like if you dsplacerface does not take the chance for half flush. Interesting.
Push half flush, my child.
We've got kind of dueling half flushes in this round. We have potentially dsplacerface with the half flush in So and May with the half flush potentially in
With the immediate tenpai. Bad weight, and of course the Namaten for that bad weight.
Yeah,
but
for
like
sure.
you can't complain about it.
It's a very improvable weight as well. So I can definitely this is a choice that I agree with. Ooh, but
May with the Ricci and a beautiful weight.
Yeah,
an insane weird weight.
What I mean, someone is very likely to deal in with the Red Dragon. Well,
nope,
it's sumo.
Nope,
it's sumo. It's sumo.
Weights that are a work of art.
Weights that are a work of art.
Honestly, weights that are Jackson Pollock, but it's okay.
Hey.
Yeah, it's a huge sumo.
Ooh, and the Oradora for a sumo Hanemon, which is basically just a slightly better Mongon, but May will absolutely take it.
Welcome back to Appy. We'll never have a dealer repeat. Is it time to push half flush? Appy says yes. Playing fast? No, Appy prefers to play concealed, and that is fair. Is it time for half flush? No? Okay. May with a lot of garbage to discard out of this hand. dsplacerface's hand is not bad, I would say. The Peen are really messy, but they can be discarded.
It's potentially full flush if they get lucky.
Possible. Not impossible.
I mean, you know,
now we play fast.
There isn't too much.
Because now we're in tenpai.
Ooh. Very, very fun. Very. Ooh. There's the second. No. There's the second Hita. Appy turns down the opportunity to try and shift to a half flush, just content to be in tenpai here.
Listen, they're the dealer. It's their time.
I really like how sort of careful and rational Appy's playing here.
This is my bias. You understand my bias as a commentator. Yes!
Let's go! Appy gets the dealer repeat.
Sanma for ants.
That's a Mongon as well.
I have budget Mongon.
Well, you know.
We have Mongon at home.
We have Mongon at home.
And dsplacerface
looking very sad. Well, you know, like we said earlier, how dsplacerface might want to play it careful. I don't know that this isn't their fault, but we can see why they might want to. It can be
He's not being punished for chasing in general, and hasn't been chasing quite so much this round, just out of lack of opportunities. I think his hands have been worse. But also karmic retribution.
Shout out to May's triplet of Dora 9mon, by the way.
I've noticed it, and I'm choosing not to acknowledge.
Is May in
I'm busy thinking about that.
May is in tenpai and calls Rishi on the four of circles and the west wind. There's only one.
Fascinating. The west wind will come out.
But there's only one more left out there.
That's true.
Appy just discarded one of them.
Discarded.
But I mean, it's hard to blame May for going for you know, going for a Ricci when you know it's carrying a triplet of Dora.
It's true.
And a quadruplet of Dora even. Good.
Quadruplet of Dora even. But Appy now has 8 Dora in hand. I don't think that they Ricci here, although I don't think they have... they don't have Yaku without it. Yeah, that's a tough decision. But they need the hand, so one simply hopes that May deals in. 2 of those 4s and 3 of those 7s are pretty locked up. The 4 might come out of Displacerface's hand, but it's unclear.
Oh, nope, never mind.
Displacerface, I believe, is shifting to playing defense.
Yeah,
so...
this does read as defense to me.
I mean, the two
and
is
May self-draws with the quadruplet Adora, and also... Well, we'll see whether the Ura gods are kind today. A little bit.
Could very well be. One Ura doesn't take it over the edge, but
That's
is still a
sumo
Paimon. Rough. This is a rough spot to be in.
Yeah, I mean, May is the dealer. Closing out this
game. So there's
game,
no options other than to get a nice big juicy hand.
And they drew the pair of Easts. And it's
pushing half flesh as
it's
is
such
only
a
right.
good hand to. Oh my goodness.
Abby's hand is not looking fantastic. Displacerface's hand is improvable, certainly. It doesn't have too much.
May just drew the 7 of circles to make to be in. Oh, okay, and also draw the white dragon.
Tenpai, and that's fine. I think the reasonable thing for an Appy to do is perhaps just to play defense to May, because they're not in that bad of a hole.
Ooh, will May?
The reasonable
May is
thing
not
for a
going to be
Displacerface to do is push ever. This is a shame. We could still friendship, I must hope. Perhaps?
Anything is possible.
Oh my god, Fish, you did bet on friendship. That's really funny.
Oh no, and Displacerface deals in. The Displacerface is going to end this game underwater.
Underwater. I mean, he had to do it. There's really no choice to do it. Push.
But
it is a very advantageous
7,000 points in the hole, and May, with the
a huge win to make up for that performance from the first match. Appy with a total negative again, and Displacerface with a total negative despite the win in the first Hanshan.
Yeah.
Leaving May as the only person in this Hanshan to come out on top.
1 second. 6, 2, 4.
What an absolutely insane and devastating match. Well, here we are.
Here we are again.
I'm watching the table scores be input by a person who I know is Emma.
I need to... Okay, 57. Here we are. Okay, let me just...
And here we are.
May, with plus 25 Uma, huge given the performance that they had at the beginning. Honestly, I would say that given how much Displacerface got exploded and turned into a fine gray dust in that second Hanshan, dropping 26 Uma is not the worst outcome here, not the worst possible outcome. And Appy, sitting pretty at plus 1.2. It could be worse.
It could be worse. Burb is, as stated, currently most mid in the tournament. Understandable. Oh, and now we have... I didn't even realize we had full week 2 standings now. Let's go. So our top 9 coming out of week 2. Oh, that's the wrong sort.
That's the wrong order.
I already sorted it. Don't even worry about it. Yay. Our top 9 coming out of week 2. It is Ton, Lavender, Pax, Rendezvous, MD, Ash, that's me, 3,
that's you,
Umbral, and Jinx. And just not making the cut, barely, It's Snive, May, and Scent who are most likely to chase up into the lead. Displacerface also with positive Uma, and then we go down to Burb. Most mid with negative 3.2. Our biggest loser is still Moon for the time being, although Cheese Snack is still down there at the bottom. Ambistoma in my match had a horrible fall from grace.
Oh, God.
And has just had a terrible time. Same for Wannabe Cat, really a rough week this week. Same for Worm. And then you get into the category of people who are sort of hovering around and still have the possibility to make a comeback, such as Appy, Emma. That's I don't know
me.
her.
Wait. Okay.
I'm sorry, I lied. That's Emma. June, Calf, Kit, Pep Boy, Laura, Ash, not the one who's on the stream.
And you know, there's Burb, who is once again just sitting in the middle.
Sitting in the middle. I'm obsessed with Burb sitting in the middle of Displacerface and Capital Ash, who are at 14.8 and negative 14.8 respectively.
What are the chances? What are the chances?
Powerful.
Just I mean, you know, like thing after we've seen sort of dominant performances from week 1 kind of crumble like that statue from the guy whose name I can't remember. Because the only thing that survived of his once mighty civilization was a pair of stone trunks in the desert, and by the time I visited them, the inscription had become illegible. So, such is life. Scent came out of week 1 with over 80 Uma in the upper 80s, and comes out of this week at 25.3 after having lost over 60 Uma. So
wow, yeah. It's the tides have turned this week. Last week we had a lot of matches where people had a positive result and a negative result. We had a very low number of people who had 2 positive results, and they made up all part of the top 9. But now most of the top 9 is made up of people who had all positives this week. Our biggest loser in the top 9 is Pax, who lost about 3 Uma this week, but who could not be touched after that still most dominant in the tournament 102.4 in week 1 Hanchan 2.
It was crazy to watch.
And Umbral, who came out with only 5 Uma in the positive, still in the positive, we can't complain, but did have a negative 35 match for the first Hanchan of the week.
But you know,
to make friendship win, it didn't.
Shout out to our big winners this week too, though. You've got Rendezvous, who was sitting at negative 20, but has since climbed to 76.1. Same with MD, who was 50 Uma in the hole last week, and is now.
And is Uma? Is MD in the room with us right now?
And is now sitting pretty at 65.4 Uma. Good for 5th place.
We have lots of great success stories. 3 is the same way. 3 was negative 30 in the hole, negative 20 roughly actually, and got a solid 70 this week. I personally was not in the hole, but I was sitting around the middle, and now I got a solid 50. Lavender got a huge total of over 100 Uma in this week alone, to vault her up from negative 8 to 109.4.
You know,
the winds are a changin'.
Sanma is so beautiful. It's not a real sport, by the way. Sanma isn't real, but it is very fun because this kind of thing can happen. It's kind of inherent to the game. You know, Tun, who's sitting so pretty at 168.6 Uma, fully, almost 60 Uma clear of second place Lavender. You know, that could crumble away. That could crumble away next week. We just don't know.
We just don't know. And I regret to inform that only two people who are in the bottom half, aka currently in the negatives, got positive scores this week. It's a lot of losers stay losing and winners stay winning. Although we have some big success stories in the top, there just weren't as many people in the top last time, and now we're evening out quite a lot. But Appy with the positive Uma is still in the bottom because it's just such a low gain. And the same is true for Pep Boy, who got a solid 6 Uma this round, but not quite enough to crawl out of the negative 26 hole that he had. So we'll be looking for more from those two particularly. And, you know, a lot of people in our bottom had less big losses this time. So, you know, there's hope. Hope. I do want to point out Laura's 0.0.
Are we sure that's
in
not
week
an error?
2 on
Is that real? I know that's real. I was there.
It is real.
It is real.
It's from Saki.
It's from Saki.
Laura from Saki. Currently sitting at negative 18.1, but you can't argue with the 0.0 on the score sheet.
It's certainly something.
It's certainly something.
In any event.
Surreptitiously checking Calf's raws to see whether or not this is real. No, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
In any event.
I just am looking at the raw scores, and Calf has a technically positive raw score despite being in the negatives by 36. That's
Amazing.
how Uma works, baby.
That's how Uma works. That's Uma gaming, I guess. Yeah.
It is Uma gaming.
Calf standing out as an island of green amongst a sea of red. And I guess if we want to look in the other direction, Rendezvous, you know, doesn't have, you know, Rendezvous up in fourth place has a markedly lower total score than
me, and I'm in sixth.
And you're in sixth.
That's how Uma works, baby. I had a lot more second place finishes.
Mm-hmm.
But, if you get first, you get the gains. If you get second, you don't.
You don't.
If you get third, it's
You're
not
going
good.
To hell. You're going to hell after
hell.
Before you die, and also after.
Go to hell before you die.
In any event, I think unless there's something else you wanted to say here, Ash, I think that will conclude week 2 for us, hey?
By the time week 3 starts, I'll have fancy stats.
Yay!
I'll finish those formulas. Umbral has been working very hard to get the Injustice Judge parser to spit out the values we want. It has done a very good job. And now all that remains for me to do is spreadsheet magic to make them display beautifully in a highly adaptable table. So look out soon for such stats as Ricci percent, closed percent, how often you did or did not con. That's all I have to say.
High and deep to right. Over toward the line, Acuna's got it. Tagging from second is B-Boss. Whoa!
He fucking got him! He got him from all the way over in right field! That's absurd!
Hold on, show it to me again. Show it to me again.
Look at this!
50 pitches here. High and deep to right.
Oh my god.
Over toward the line, Acuna's got it. Tagging from second is B-Boss. Whoa!
What is his problem?
Are you kidding me?
What? I love that man.
Anyway,
thanks
for watching, everyone. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Go baseball.
Yay.